Hello. I don't think I'm muted. I'm just simply not talking. Just a quiet bear. Trying to work out what that. This 86. The tuber isn't opening his mouth, only just blinking. Nice. I'm giving Swifty sneaky knife anims. You love the PNG tuber that you threw together with pictures of Dogville just doing poses. Thanks. Martina helped a lot. I just posed and she took pictures and then she made the PNGs for me. I mean, why not? It helps me to stay in your minds as the small green bear even when I'm doing dev. Why does it keep coming out? There we go. Okay, so the arm is a little in a little bit of a weird position. I want it to be lower. The stance is pretty good though. She just doesn't get out of it. Oh, she did. Interesting. What took her out of it? Okay, so timeline, animator, knife. Doesn't have an exit time. Yeah, there we go. Hmm. I wonder if I should change where the character's looking if they're in this mode or just... Oh wait, that sneak anim, that the arm should be out in front of her. It's down by her side. Interesting, okay. Doig made the thumbnail game so easy. Yeah, now you just need to take a snapshot, huh? Sneaky bird. What's cool is because the sneak anim is slower anyway, it's slowing her pace down. So like her run speed is this, and her sneak speed is this. I just wish that she wasn't looking at the floor when she did it. At least. Not by default, maybe. What's boo? Oh, the T thing Merc was trying, I see. Oh, root motion is so cool. I'm just enjoying the planting of the feet. It's so good. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. All right, let's get the attack anim going. They do go on knife. Wait, you're doing the character controller now? How did you control the characters before then? I purchased a character controller, so what I mean by that is trying to dig into it and learn it better. So very like usually character controllers are state machines. Your character goes into and out of states, and then it has transitions into and out of those states. And then you also have like means by which the character moves around. And I've been investigating a little bit with root motion just now. To see if we could get some nice just generally get some nice movement. Okay, so first back step, so we get into root motion. Grab knife. Okay, so why is that so? Commander squeaks. Let's see. Holy star smokes. This is the first time I've been able to wait for a Dog Swift stream in 3 years. Nicely done, Commander Squeaks. But you've been subscribed in all that time. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Okay, so animator down to here does not have an exit time. I guess does have an exit time. Stabby, stabby. Why am I not getting the whole anim? Is it due to this? Yo, thank you. Congratulations to Jazz Maggot. KDuff, Carbon, Finesse Fantasy, and the Quantum Blaze. Thank you, Commander Squeaks. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Okay, so I think it's transitioning into... I think I understand. I think this is popping. Okay, well that's one of them. Sure. That's the bat swing. Oh, it's this. I wonder if striking should be just another stance. And then thinking. So what's happening is if I mute this so it can't go down here. Oh, then it's just not going down there. Ah, I thought you could mute something. Because it should already be in that stance and synced up. So yeah, it's here. And I thought if I muted this, but it doesn't keep it here. When I swing the weapon, it tries to go down into knife idle, but then immediately triggers this condition. So maybe I need to have like a state which is like while swinging the weapon. So how do we prevent it from doing that? We could add another condition and have be like while swinging weapon, but I don't really want to have it driven by the animator. Like how do you, there must be something in here like ordered interruption. Now it just doesn't do anything. None. So if I did this, I could make a transition. I mean, what if I did this and make this I stance equals 20. Okay, now it just bounces between the two of them. That's fun. I've made her into infinite stabbing mode. So it's not that way. Okay, delete this. Okay. So how did I do it before? Because whatever I had before was breaking. Yeah, I think that was breaking anyway. So is it what's over on upper? Hmm. Out of the look for a bit more than a year. How are the kittens? They're doing all right. Yeah, they're now cats, I guess. I got cat cam back in the last week, so people have seen them again for the first time in like a year, probably, or if not more. Now that y'all have had the bed a few months, what's the verdict on bed frame? Uh, it's okay. It does creak a bunch, so I try not to like put all my weight in one in one place. I don't think it's all that comfy though. But that might be to do with the mattresses. Oh, there's a Kuma. Hi, Kuma. Hi, Kuma. It's only 10:30, little man. Here you go. Oh, okay. Violence. She's the mean one now. She's the boss. Hey, stop being mean. Throw my sock at her. Sparrow. Stop it. He's below my desk now, and she's just staring at him. I have a human arm prop, I do. Like, I'll give them a box distraction. No, I can't really frame them all that well. So that is how the cats are doing. Hey, don't hunt. Hey, go hide. Okay, so we have one cat in the box. There won't be anything really to see for a little bit, I don't think. So how do we enable this to stop? She went and fought him. So we could do a different state for attacking. And then just base that on an int. That could be the way. That could be the easiest way. Right? Does that make sense? Rather than trying to do like knife stab. We could have knife idle. That's fun. And then the knife stab could be its own state so that we change the stance. And then all of the attacks could be in a stance. But how would we get out of the stance? Is what I'm thinking. Hi, Kuma. Did you escape her wrath? Did you do it? Oh, good boy. Hmm. I haven't seen India show up in a while. Did she get hired by Critical Role or something? What do you mean hired by Critical Role? Um, Swifty's just like she's dealing with some fatigue a bit, so she takes a little bit more time to wake up. But it's also our schedules are a bit fucked. So because of her epic D&D roleplay. Dude, we just finished watching episode 2 of campaign 4 Critical Role we're doing just now. And I was like, yo, it'd be so cool if you were to like guest in this campaign, Swifty. But yeah. Campaign 4 good. What's a Renpy game? It's the engine for most visual novel. Oh, okay. I had no idea. Oh, I should let Swift know about that. Renpy. Is that like um is that what am I trying to think? Is that like a colloquial name for it? Does it have like a longer name, or is it just called Renpy? It's just called Renpy. Okay, nice. I've never heard of Katawa Shujo or Snoot game in my life. This is not my sphere. Thank you. I bet you Swift could have a ball with that. Well, Kiko, what would you advise for like full body attack anims? How would you handle it? Like, because I've got the different stances to go between different character states, but idle is sort of there. Maybe I need another one that's like it's in grounded state, but then to go to another one, it's like not a stance, it's a different idle. Maybe that's what we're doing. And maybe we just go do that. Like there's stance, weapon stance, and then weapon stance dictates what attack it does. Like weapon attack. And just use ints and then I don't know. We need to go into and out of the attack anim without needing to use the code to change the state. That's the trouble I'm having. It's literally made by people on /B. It's like you're speaking another language. Listen, I'm nearly 40. I don't know what you kids know about these days. Fuck. /B is from 4chan. I've never once been on 4chan. But fuck, I think most people on 4chan are probably also 40, so. You don't know it, I'm old too. Gotcha. You usually go to procedural. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's a cesspit, and yet in 2012 they made the most considerate and well-written visual novel of the time. Okay. Beak says, I remember when I was nearly 40 instead of used to be 40. Aww. Yeah, I'm transitioning to old. I think I'm over it. I'm over it. Now I consider myself old. Beegs, have you ever used the animator for any kind of complex like 3D combat stuff? You should add wrinkles to the bear. Yeah, all right. No, I feel that. As a nearly 40-year-old man, what sphere of the internet were you exposed to? I can't say I really... Like, when I was younger, I think the main thing that I was using was like PHPBB, like forum boards. And then there was conceptart.org for a bunch. And then I tended to just gravitate around artist collectives. I never really wandered that far. So, yeah. I've never heard of Friendster. Yeah, here's drama for you. When I was on a forum that was being run by just some dude, it was called Anime Invasion, and there was a realization was made that there was also another Anime Invasion, and instead of just having two forums who happened to be called Anime Invasion, the two lead moderators of both forums decided that the best thing to do would to make a merger between the two community war make a merger between the two communities and create one forum that would be known as Anime Invasion. And this was basically like 20 people mixing with another 20 people, something like that. I don't know. Weebs together strong. It went okay. That was where I discovered that there were people who had a great fondness for Digimon. From the other side. I wasn't at all very familiar with Digimon. But I made friends with a bunch of people from that other forum. Which anime invasion was invaded by anime? I don't know. But yeah, that's where I discovered what was essentially like prose meets like D&D roleplay, but wasn't D&D, but it was like forum based. You basically wrote out what your character did and people would interact with one another that way. It was safe for work stuff. It wasn't anything else. But it was kind of cool. There was like a hub bar place. It was, so yeah. Basically my first foray into written storytelling that wasn't like fan fiction of established. Well, it was kind of fan fiction meets role play meets just hanging out. I had forgotten about that until this moment. So that just got remembered. Oh, Beaks throw a chest in. Thanks, Beaks. Drive by resub pew pew. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, there was Gaia Online as well that I was barely a part of, but that was part of like when I first learned about people getting commissioned to make art. Your partner played Gaia Online literally yesterday. I don't even know what it would be like now. It is still around. Ooh, wow. I would say no to that last question. What's with the arms? Is that what's happening in the upper? That wasn't doing that before. Why is that doing that now? Yeah. Banana Mango Bango, that's like Black Mirror episodes level of concept. What exactly triggers an attack? It's a controller button. Right bumper. Oh, that works. Oh, the Anna might not be firing and the particles might not be firing, but she is able to knife things. That's good. Yeah, it already has a parameter for it. It's got like T-swing weapon, which is what this does here. But the reason so if I set this to I stance 20, can't transition to self equals plus T-swing weapon. Wait. Did I just fix it? Sort of not. It's basically the same, isn't it? Dog, I have an amazing idea. Imagine if you could parry Martina's attacks and a perfect parry would knock them back. Hell yeah, that'd be great. Like the Bloodborne parry would be fucking hilarious. Like if you timed like the arms raised as a parry, that'd be fun. I want the full anim. Okay, so if I mute this, I think that's what I was going towards, wasn't it? There we go. There's the full anim. Interesting. We sort of fixed it. We just need to stab first. Do you have a knife throw anim? Not yet. Stabby. Okay, so her hand needs to be pointing down a little bit. Oh, that's kind of fun. All right, okay, so she's running around, she does a back step. So she's in that mode. Picks up the knife. She can be all like threatening with the knife, but then she stabs. Now she's ready. Unintended consequence, but kind of fun. Like a narrative bug. Like, oh, she's got a knife. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stabbed. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Stab. There we go. It feels like more like a charged attack, I think. And then she should have like a swish swish. So hang on. Okay, so if I hold it down and then... Okay, hang on. I think it's charged and interact. Hey, Swifty. Hi. Hi. You lost the cat game. You lost the box cat game. You unboxed the box too early. Swifty lifted the box to see if there was a cat underneath it, and we established last night that there's always a cat underneath the box. But only if you lift the box in the correct time. Will this be on GitHub? No, probably not. What I would do is be like a private repo that me and select others would be able to add to, But I'm too unorganized to do that in the short term. But no, I'm not going to make it publicly available anytime in the future. Yeah, I also never push my changes to source control. So I think in order to do that, I would need to make a project that was like a little less heavy. Or maybe set it up in a way where like I only send, like, I don't send the packages that you have to download. Or the art files that you would need. The art files would need to be in like on a separate. But if I just added the whole project now, the repo wouldn't be big enough for like the free accounts you can get on places. So that's why I don't. That'll be my big goal for 2026 would be to get it all up in a repo. That way, someone like Kitco, I would grant access to be like, hey, do you want to add something cool directly? You would be welcome to. Stuff like that. Yeah, I think I would like to collaborate with people who could kind of help me with some of the. Do you know what pull requests are? Yes. I've used source control in the past. I've used Tortoise SVN, I've used Perforce, I've used source tree. I've merged branches, I've created branches, I've done all that. I just, you will give me a cube. Well, thank you. It would probably honestly make me more organized in what I was doing as well. Okay, so we've got the bat swing here. I would want to make the bat swing a full body anim rather than just the upper body anim that I did. I like how it pairs with the look. I think I want to make the strike point move with move that with that as well. That'd be good. Oh, I think I've rebased a repo once. I did not like that. Yeah, what with the all the dot meta files or whatever they are. Just go swish. So okay, why is it not? What's it doing? That looked like it's bad. We're not getting the results that we want here. Why is this continually firing and exiting? A Unity project basically only needs the assets folder to work, as the engine will recreate the necessary files when the project launches. Scene files can't be merged properly 98% of the... Oh, right. Ah. Which is why you do all the things you want to do in your own test scenes and you don't touch the main scenes. Kind of thing. Oh, hey Libra. Yeah, woo punching children. Hello. I love your icon on the hat. Oh my gosh, hang on. Let's just appreciate this. This right now. Beautiful. The official Unity source control has a locking system where you can declare a scene or asset as locked while you work on it. Do you use the... Should I use the Unity official source control? Or is it bad? Oh, you survived. But you are on fire. Nice. Well, welcome in everybody. We're making Swifty able to wield a knife. But we're bad at it. Hello, little man. Also, there's a little cat guy here. You want to see a cat guy? Want to see a little cat guy? Hey, little cat guy. Hello. Hello. Bam. Grab. Parry. Parry. Swish, swish. Ha. Fuck. Okay, go in the box. He gave you the question mark tail. He loves you. Is that a thing with cats? You do, man. Goodbye. 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 No. Ignore. Goodbye. He's been asking for lunch for the last hour, and he's been chased off by his sister twice. So now he's going. He's gone. He's gone. He wants some HelloFresh. Yeah, he does. He was digging in that box for the lemon. Okay. Okay, so we did have better knife here. So this is T-charge swing weapon. This is also T-charge swing weapon. Really? It's just broken. What if I stab? Nothing. Nothing, huh? Okay. Okay, so the bat swing thing is switching the hands. We don't want that. Stab. 3. Stab. Stab, stab. This may be a little fast. So what were you up to on your stream, Libra? If you are still there, lurking in the back. Stab. That's pretty good. Stab. 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 Although the hand doesn't really. Just some writing, working on writing something every day. That's awesome. That's really cool. Sneaky rogue attack. Stabbed a bomb. Stabbed his bomb. Oh, okay. Don't stab that bomb. Stabbed a bomb. Sneak attack. I'm doing it because I want to learn how to do it. I want to learn how to make like combat anims properly that feel good. I want to learn how to do like different like idols. I want to learn about root motion. I want to learn about like ledge grabbing. I want to learn about doing like a cool wall jump. I want to learn how to do like a really fun like run up a wall. And the game I have that's already there and built is this one. So I could start again with just a random other one, or I can make it fun. Oh god, I just killed a cat. And Swift has had a knife for so long, so... Stab you. Why is it doing the weird thing with the arms? I don't feel like it was doing that before. Stab, 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 stab. Like usually the way that I handle stuff is like the attacks are like upper and then there's a mask, but I actually genuinely feel like having the feet move with the attack anim, the whole body doing it rather than that is it feels better. Like having her little foot do that little turn just adds so much to the visuals. Whereas the bat anim that we had before was just the upper body moving, because so that you could run and swing. But I think I like the way that you have to like stick in place to do that stab. The root motion is preventing you from moving forward because your anim isn't moving forward. And she has a little cool slide. And the run now is based on like the foot placement, even though the toes aren't properly moving with its anim yet. Just feels better. So I think what I would probably do is, rather than her going into this stance just on stab, I would make it that maybe left bumper puts her into like the sneaky one, and then otherwise she'd be like, oh, interesting. What was that about? How have I done that? That's an interesting bug. That's an interesting bug. Yeah, because I'd want one where she's like, I'm being sneaky with the knife. But I'd also want where it's like she could do like a little like run with the knife out behind her. Although left bumper is kind of nice for the parry block thing, so I don't know. Yeah, this is her without root motion. This is her with. Or we could have like sitting, we could have crouch. Like the crouch could be something else. Yeah, like this is very strong as well. Oh. Ben, thanks for the raid. Welcome in. Into the water. No, my knife! Oh. I don't think that floats. Oh, I'll bring it back this way. Aha. I wonder if on this version, rather than just putting the knife in her hand, because it, what if that one like just spawns a knife into her hand that she can then do whatever she wants with. Kind of like that, actually. The way she holds the knife near her own neck suggests she's saying, "Don't make me kill the one you love." Yeah, I think I'm gonna change that up so that this ability doesn't just turn on the knife, it spawns a knife into her hand. Rage just manifests a knife into her hand. The violence calls her. I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out how to do like nice combat anims and build the animator that it makes it nice. I'm gonna have to go back into play mode to bring the proper knife back, but sorry about that. But I have this backstep that moves us into being root motion controlled. So it's a little nicer. And then if I grab the knife, I've got a knife stab anim. Although she doesn't point the knife in the right way yet. Getting there. And then I got like a sneaky. It's not quite working yet, and it has a weird stuff. Just generally just weirdness around the whole thing. What if she could pop the raid balloon? That'd be fun. I'm mostly just using the Miximo anims, the default ones, and retargeting them onto Swifty's rig. You still have a sneak walk where you walk diagonally to the left instead of forward. I had that occurring with the roll. Are you using root motion for it? I like the going into the like hit and then block. Hit, block. Hit, block. It's kind of cool to have like the different additive anims kind of working. So like stab upwards, stab down, stab like more forward, stab a little over this way, a little over that way. But that feels like a parry. Like holding block and then hitting attack feels like a parry. Like, which is really fun. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let the anim decide. Like holding up, like holding this one for block and then attack to parry. Or not holding block. That's kind of nice. I don't think I've played a fighting game where that's the case. Or at least I don't think that's how they handle it in Dark Souls. I think they have like hold to block and then tap to parry. Oh, hit stop's easy. It just, you have to mess with it a bunch. Yeah, we had hit stop for when Martina's hammer hit me. It just feels it feels laggy if you don't couple it with a bunch of other stuff. There's also a delay in how the attack's happening here because I have it specifically for the bat attack so that it feels like it swings and then hits when it does it, whereas the knife's faster. Yeah, hit stop is a nightmare for networking. Yeah. Okay, let's have Swifty able to pull infinite knives. Because I think that's fun. And I don't think I have an ability to like just put an item into a character's hands yet. So time to create pocket space. Because right now, she just has a knife. Well, that was weird. And it just turns itself on. So it's just a visual thing. So if we have Swift, where's your script, Swifty? There we are. Where are you? Actually, where are you? Save your work. was saying to you. You okay? Okay, so search knife. Final references. Yep. Easy code. So if we say holder dot let's see. We'd want to var knife equals instantiate knife. And then network. Network. Instantiate knife. Awesome. Between there and there, we want to get var holder equals get component holder if holder holder dot hold item. Should we put a limit on knives? I don't think so. Shadow Ziggy, thank you for the sub. Yeah. Kicker, I wonder if you would have to like handle hit stop in not a like usual way. Like do it in a way where it's like pause gravity, pause anims for everyone, fix everything in place, rather than freezing time. So the network still ticks over. I don't know. Okay, so rather than point it at at the knife that's on her person, I need to change it to the knife prefab. I don't know if I have a knife prefab yet. I do not. So, we're networking. Chromail, resources, knife, resources, mirror networking. Here. So that we can instantiate on the network. And then Swiftbird. Oops. Okay. Let's turn off sound because that's annoying. Swiftbird. Oh. Why didn't that get grabbed? Infinite knives. That's not what I want. But, you know, you create a bug. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Why is it not being held? Oh, this. Huh. Knife clone is already spawned. Interesting. Oops. Okay, so it's turning up somewhere, I think. Yeah. Just not into her hand. Hello. A second cat. Also goes into box. Oh, what? Is it not finding this? I'm unsure. Why is it not getting? Hang on, is network instantiate wrong? Oh, it doesn't have any mirror stuff. Oh, damn. Okay. I think it's relying on photon. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. How would I do this then? How would I do this? I could ask the network to spawn the item. So, okay. Public void request item to hold. So I do the request item to hold elsewhere, and then, yeah, okay. So what script would do that? Prop manager? Prop manager seems good. Seems appropriate. So let's make sure we're going to use the right thing. Thanks, Pastoig. Okay. Public void request item to hold. Why is the props manager not a network behavior. What? What? Are you what? Are you serious? What? Okay. Very surprised. Yeah, because it relies on the garbage collection to do the network stuff for that. Okay, okay. Well, no, not this time. All right. Request item to hold, and then we can game object item. Var new item. And then we could also say holder equals instantiate item. And then because we give them the holder dot hold item equals item dot get component grabbable. Let's check that the check the new item can be held. If item.grabbable is not equal to null, and holder is not equal to null, because we might pass in like a fake holder. Do we want to spawn it? Network dot spawn. I'm sure it's not instantiate though. I'm sure it's network dot spawn. One way to find out is to look at a different script. Canon. Okay, so it's network server. There we are. Let's try after it gets held. Okay, so then in Swifty, we instead say hey, stream manager, which is like our global thing that has a bunch of stuff on it, looks for props manager. Request item to hold, pass it knife. Probably be better to pass it the grabbable, but whatever. And I guess I could just say holder here. Yes. It's almost 5 a.m. One of the dogs has come from the bedroom checking on me, so I guess it's time for me to hit hay. Yes, go sleep. You said this would be the first time in a while since you've been awake for this. Did you didn't wake? I don't know. Did you wake up for this and then you're going back to bed? That's crazy. This new request item to hold thing is potent. Oh, hell yeah. Have fun at Disneyland. Well, that didn't work. What were we seeing? Let me guess. Or it could be that. You don't know what they you don't know what they're doing. Okay. I just assumed I missed that message and you had more context than I did. We have a bus thrown. All right. Doesn't like that. That's fine. That's fine. What about now? Could well be a case that hold item just doesn't work. Hope not, though. Damn. Game object knife is a prefab. It can't be spawned. Instantiate it first. Okay. Oops. There we go. I was trying to do all this logic based on the prefab rather than the instance that we just spawned. So Okay. Knife space. Okay, it's not being held. Why is it not being held? It's just being dropped straight down. Even if it's a inherited script, right, it should still be able to find it. Let's see what's happening. Is it on the root of the game object? I don't think so. You know, the grabbable isn't on one of the children. No. Not as far as I know. New item spawned, grabbable found, and holder is not null. But the object still continues to fall. Why? Is it because it's not close enough? My only guess is that I need to put this here. That it needs to be spawned on the network before it can start to do stuff. Like be held. Because it has all the components that it would need, but the hold might be erroring out. Nope. Oh, okay. It's just a problem with the knife. I don't know why she always has to run over to the moment, but okay. Cool. Fun. Infinite knives. Infinite knives. Soon. In a past D&D campaign, Swifty had a character called Quilt that was a little Kenku, and one of the abilities that the Kenku had was they able to like summon a knife, and they would roll a dice to determine what kind of knife it was, but it would teleport it from somewhere nearby, let her use it and throw it, and then after it dealt damage, it would vanish back to wherever she summoned it from. I think this was the DM's way to colorfully flavor, I don't want to have to roleplay you going and picking up knives that you've thrown. I'm just going to let you throw knives. But now, Swifty can just infinitely pull knives. And they don't teleport back. How is that wrong? Is it this one? Almost. Okay, god damn it. So 180 minus 90. Yeah, all right. Oh, come on. Oh, well, that's kind of funny. That's kind of fun. Hey, Ranny, how's it going? What are hammers if not dull knives? I swear the angles were 90, 90, 0. What the? Okay, 270. 270. 0. None of these. I'm good. I'm toying with the idea of refactoring my interaction system. Do it, or more. I have to since I changed my model. I will. You won't. I bet you 100 doggle books you won't. I've reserved time Saturday. I've been researching it for a month. Your doggle books are mine. My doggle books. Oh no. I pressed the button too much. Damn. Why did that break? So why do you need to rejig your interaction system? What what's what would be different? So if I let go of the knife, while I'm attacking it breaks? What the fuck? Console. $149. Melee Striker 149. Oh, this. Interesting. It probably should make it that you can't let go of a weapon that you're currently attacking with. Fuck me, does anyone have a guess at what the right what the right angles would be? I'm heckin' stumped. This is minus 90, minus 90. 90. 90. 0. 180. 0. 90. 180. 0. 0. 270. You know what? Let me just do this. Zero, 0, 90. You better work. There we go. Infinite knives. Ha-cha. Ha-cha. Infinite knives. New lore. New lore just dropped. Infinite knives. It'd be cool if she did a drawing animation when she pulled out the knife. Wait, can't believe I haven't done it yet. Stab. Whoa. I stabbed him through the wall. Can I save him? Yes. The strike power of this knife might be a little high. Why is that so powerful? I think there's something broken there. I know you're bored. I know. I know you're bored. I know. I know you're bored. Hello. Where's your toy? Oh, does this still work like sticking in things? Find a barrel. Oh, I think it's still got its collider. Okay. Okay, I need to fix that. Say on hold, and then melee striker. Toggle off collider. Copy. Paste. T. Toggle on collider. Unless, actually, sticker? Is it toggle collider? I forget how I got that to work. I think it's trying to remember. Does that work? Because it's got a trigger and it's got a collider. And I guess turning off the collider allows the trigger to overlap stuff. Kind of broke it, didn't I? Okay, questions for another day because I should really head off and go get lunch. So thank you for keeping me company today. Thanks for all the raids. And everybody should go check out Kurzak this weekend, who will be playing a Guild Wars 2, I believe, for birthday shenanigans. Am I right in thinking you're streaming and the Bloodborne? Ooh. That's this weekend. Do you want to say which day it is so I know I don't get it wrong? Oh, with Rennie. Oh, well, never mind then. Sunday, says Martina. 11 a.m. UK time to 11 p.m. UK time. Woo. Woo. Noon till midnight. Nice. That's awesome. I'll hopefully come along to see some of it. Last year was 19 hours, so was that a mistake? Yeah. That is a long day. And your best announcer voice, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You know what happened after you slept for like 24 hours or something? Yeah. For the 35 hours after that, you slept for 29 of them. Yeah, that is a long time to go, especially if you're active the entire time. Exhausted. Good. Sounds like fun. Like you had fun though. So yeah, everybody go follow Kurzak and check them out this Sunday. I will catch you all next week. Bubbies. And may the rest of your day be filled with adventure. Thanks everybody. Goodbye.